One down, 10 to go. Goal achieved. Out hit your pitching. And I'm pretty sure I owe Freddie Freeman an apology. We're also going to see some viewer comments because there's been some Padre trolls that are trolling big time. I want to talk about that and tonight's pitching matchup for Game 2. Congratulations to the Dodgers taking that big win in Game 1 at Chavez Ravine. And there's the score. Best team in baseball 1, Padres 0, Game 2 tonight. How excited. And is it me? Or is that a different baseball team than we've seen in postseasons the last few years? I think it's a different team. I think Roberts knows that. Having Ohtani on the team, having the extra pieces, Teoscar and all that added to the team, I think it's made the team a better team. And that's just it. What did Roberts say about the big win for the Dodgers? And here's what he said. We need to fight, and that's what we did tonight. The start was not ideal. Yeah, you think? Giving up 3 runs in the first inning, that's usually not ideal. But the guys in the bullpen picked us up, plus the offense was relentless with the bats. And that was straight up from Dave Roberts. Doc on that one. And I feel like it's a different team. I definitely feel like it's a different team. I feel like no matter what the score is with the Dodgers at this point, that we got a chance to come back. And it was crazy. It was a crazy night, but I tell you, not once was I down and thinking, no way, they can't come back, because they did it. And remember what we talked about yesterday, how Shohei can hit a fastball that's out of the zone and he can hit it over the fence. It could not even be a strike. Well, he proved it last night. Case in point, I talked about it yesterday on the show, and he goes and does that with that game-tying home run, which was awesome. But the Dodgers take that big win, and it was an important one. That was sure. Now, a lot of the talk was about Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts being 1 for 21 against Arizona last year, and that really hurt the Dodgers. Well, Freddie came out injured, and I definitely want to get to that in a second. But let's talk about percentages, if you will, just for a second. All right, this is a best of 5 postseason series, so we all know that. So here are numbers. If you're a Vegas person, you're a betting person, the team that wins Game 1 has gone on to take the series 109 out of 152 times. That's a whopping 72%. That's a C grade right there. Maybe a low C. It's still a C. So I used to tell my parents. In division series under the current 2-2-1 format, teams winning Game 1, that's what this is, 2 at Dodger Stadium, 2 at Petco Park, and then 1 back at Dodger Stadium if it goes 5. For Game 1 at the home, I've already advanced 37 out of 51. That's a 73% uptick in that. So you win Game 1, and you got over 70% of taking the series, and that's what the Dodgers needed to do, and they did just that. So congratulations. Huge win. How did it happen with the bats? That's what Roberts was talking about. Leading off the top, let's just talk about Ohtani. Like, look at that, man. He is just, is that guy not seeing the ball well or what? 3 RBIs, and you see that, 5 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, made it count. Now his average in the postseason, so he's 1-0 postseason now in his first ever postseason game, and he's batting .400. Betts, I'm still a little worried about. I mean, you saw how Betts played. Look, he walked. We are very happy Betts walked because that got us a run right there because he came across and scored from one of those 3 walks that he got. But he did not get a hit. So if you go back to last year, we still need Betts to hit. And I got to apologize to Freddie Freeman, man. I was just thinking, all right, the rolled ankle, because I've done it before in skateboarding, and it takes a long time for that thing to heal. It usually doesn't get better in a week, but Freddie even stole a base when nobody was even thinking the dude was going to steal a base. He just went out and just took that base. So, Freddie, sorry about that. Kind of doubted you a little bit. But with also that being said, it's like, how's the pain today, though? You know, you play a baseball game on that, and you still got to play another one tonight before you can get another day off. And tomorrow would be an off day for him. So we'll see how he is. But I think Dave Roberts said medically they made him ready to play. So I'm sure they shot that ankle with all kinds of steroids or what have you right there. Look at the rest of the hitting line, too, as well. We see it counted. Hernandez got that. Teoscar, man, that was so big what he did by getting the 2 RBIs for that hit. That was huge, man. That's why we got a guy like him on the team. He came, showed up, made it happen. Taylor did not get in a bat. Muncy did not look very good at all. Struck out twice. Didn't even walk. I mean, when do you see Muncy not get a walk in a game? Will Smith, solid production out of him. He had the 2 runs, but he did it off getting on base. And you see what that means? Look, Will Smith gets on base, 2 walks, right? He comes across and scores 2 runs. See, Muncy didn't get. If Muncy would have got on 2, he could have the same thing happen like that. Lux showing up and representing again. What? 2 hits on a very tough game right there for Lux, but making things happen. Edman getting things happening too as well, and Miggy Rowe getting a hit. And I was worried about him. Wow, he made a catch last night that was pretty awesome too as well. So that's how it's looking for the hitting wise. All right, so how about the pitching? We used literally half of the entire pitching staff for the postseason to played yesterday. Think about it. All right, so how many do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 pitchers, a small village on the mound yesterday for the Dodgers because Yamamoto just did not have a good day at all. Only made it 3 innings, but when you're only taking 13 pitchers to the postseason and you're using 6 of them, we hope this does not come back to bite us in the rear at the end on this one because this is something you don't want to have to do every game. And tonight, we don't want to have to do that. We called it, the Dodgers were calling it the 4-headed monster when you had like Vesia, Trinan, Kopech, and Phillips out of the bullpen for those 4. But, add Brazier into the mix now. So Brazier, Vesia, Phillips, Kopech, and Trinan all came in and pitched. That is a lot of pitchers. We're hoping that that's not going to be the case here tonight, man. That's for sure. But I'll tell you one thing I've noticed and is it me? Because, look, I'm a Dodgers fan, true blue, born in L.A., used to work for the Dodgers, raised blue, love Dodgers, okay? So I don't go to different sites. I don't go to the Padres site. I don't go to the Yankees site. I don't look at all this stuff, right? But there's Padre fans that troll our site and send messages to us. And so I thought it'd be in our best interest if we just let me share a couple from the trolls that send stuff in on a daily basis. Here's one for G-Man 2K2. And this is a day ago. Sorry, Dodger fans. The Padres are destined to win the WS with their owner dying and wearing his initials on their sleeve. It was the making of a documentary. Yeah, G-Man 2K2, I don't see where that's written that if your owner dies, you get to win the World Series. I don't remember when, the most famous baseball announcer in the world passed away. That didn't, automatically give the Dodgers the World Series when we lost Vin. So that absolutely is ridiculous right there. What are you saying? Oh, they get to win it because their owner died. Okay. No, I don't think it plays out that way. All right, then we get another one from AICO Freena 505. This is what it means. This means the Padres are going to win the real World Series that took 162 games plus the playoffs to play not a fake little 60-gamer where the Dodgers would have been in prime shape as they always are in the middle of the season. That's just a kooky thing to say because every single team, I don't care who you are, all played in that. Everyone agreed to it. It was a 60-game shortened COVID season. So you can take away all you want from that and say that's a chumpy World Series, but it doesn't mean anything that the Padres are going to win a World Series. And by the way, 7 World Series wins for the Dodgers, 0 for the Padres. So you might want to think about that before you pop off on that. All right, tonight's matchup, oh my gosh. What can you say about this matchup tonight, right? Our old buddy Darvish. Darvish going against Flaherty. I don't see, I'm going to knock on wood here, but I got to see the Dodgers dominate this game. Flaherty's been amazing. Darvish, everyone has seen what he has done over the years. He saw what he did to us in Game 7 of the World Series. Darvish still not happy. I still don't he still makes me upset stomach every time I see him because of that Game 7 loss when Roberts put him in to start. When he shouldn't have. Kershaw should have played 2 or 3 innings that game. They should have bullpenned it from there like they do nowadays, right? But that is your matchup for tonight, so looking forward to that. All right, well, congratulations, Dodgers Digest. We hit over 1,000 hit that subscribe button. Comment below. Love to hear. What do you think of the outcome tonight? Will the Dodgers go 2-0 against the Padres at the NLDS? We're going to find out. That's going to do it. I'm Dodgers. This is Dodgers Digest. No, and I'm Brad J. And you know what I always have to say? Think blue.